I see. Can't even remember the buttons. Okay. So the last time I played this, the connection went all skewy, but I was trying to get on the higher settings with other stuff going on at the same time, so we had a ghost. So this time I'm just setting this on the lower settings to see if it will work and how it will look, because this is all up in the air. If it doesn't work, it's fine. That's why this is just a test for me to have a look at. And actually this time I won't be too fixated about all the extra stuff that's going on. When I actually played this to begin with, because the stream kept on cutting out, wasn't really paying that much attention to the game. So I did not play very well, to say the least.
City marshals may be gone. Now the fort's crawling with bags.
Oh, see, there we go. So all the buttons and controls and things are completely new to me. I've forgotten everything that actually happened. But we will. Oh Christ! Heal. I can remember that one. Triangle. Yeah, we'll just have to see how we go. I say the point of this now isn't actually to play that well. I mean, that'd be nice. It could do. Don't get me wrong. But it's just to see if this will hold out for longer than half an hour and how it looks. Because say if the gameplay actually looks crap, then what? Do you know what I mean? What's the point? But at least then it won't be something I've advertised and promoted and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can see there's somebody here, so hello, whomever you may be. So part of me actually wants to just start this again. Dodge. Just because to say, when we actually played this the other day, I was so focused. Oh Christ! Focused on all the other stuff that was going on that I didn't actually pay that much attention to the game at all. And it's a good game, so oh shit. Which I do recommend everybody to pick up at some point. I think I said this during the original broadcasts. Okay, so I do have a shield. I don't. Right, so that's one of those down. Gotcha. Yeah, so let me know if you're in the chat if the game actually is running. Oh Christ, that's great. Just run into Ordnance Team. At an acceptable level, just let me know. If it isn't, let me know. And so this is just a test for me. Obviously you're all welcome to come to. It's just that I'm not as focused as I probably would be on entertaining you guys. I say entertaining as if it's actually entertaining at any normal time, but you know what I mean. You do you, boo. Alright, come on dude. Hey, you missed. No, you missed again. Yes, you're probably going to die in a sec, that's not great, but hey. At least we have some extra EXP. Yeah, so it's been a week or so since I played this, and I can't remember controls or anything like that at all, so you'll have to bear with me, I'm afraid. because yeah, you can see I have very little EXP left. EXP? HP, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's just me. I don't know what I mean. Yes. There you go. We'll have that one. We'll take it. We'll heal. Sorry, I haven't even asked anybody what they're doing with their day, how they are. See with Corona.
At least the marshals let the kid a heartened gift.
Hopefully none of you are too affected by it too badly. At least I hope so. That's the idea. Just want to entertain.
Something that'll punch clean through the greasy hides.
Nice. That was actually very nice. Just shoot straight through everything.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks.
Nope.
All they want
We
is
need that.
one
Let's
place
just
to
shoot you
stay.
guys. Here we go. All done. All dead in one go. Nicely done. Cases as well. Oh, almost threw myself off the edge.
Windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Heal and let's try and kill them all. Kill them all. See the things. Kill the things. Let's have one of you. So yeah, how you guys doing? Oh Christ, that's stupid of me. Nice. So again, the scrap musket is obviously a close range weapon now. So I need to get in real close, shoot and then dodge away. I could. Oh yeah, I know it's in the arsenal. So when we did the game the first time, I was asking everybody, oh, so what do you want me to build first? And I was really hoping people would say the arsenal because that's the way I know you get to switch your weapons. But
Windbags can't use
there you go.
martial supplies, but the kid sure can.
Which one do we want? Right. We'll go with the machete. We'll stick. No. We'll stick with these for a sec, eh? Squirrel. So I had whirlwind as the skill before. Now it's just all the secret ones. We'll go with mirror shield. Hey, what's the worst that could happen? So if you guys are in the chat, can you tell me how it's actually looking? It seems okay on my screen, but that honestly doesn't mean anything.
Fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground.
Yep. Oh, so it's very close range then. Okay. Maybe I should have stuck with that hammer. I think when I played the game originally, that is what I used. But obviously now I can't really go back unless I go through all of these dudes. Well, there's a lot going on. I say the good thing is we can just run through everything. I know.
Kid's blasting everything in sight.
He is just trying to blast everything inside, yes.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
So the knife that was just applied or equipped is very close range.
They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade.
And I think I prefer the big hammer. but the soundtrack's still good, at least.
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbags.
So basically just means I'm going to have to rely on the gun that I have a bit more. Which again, I'm not a
They got
massive fan
something
of.
to gain, and only their sorry hides.
So just change everything around for no reason. Not for no reason. When actually, this probably would have been better about it. There you go. You live and learn, don't you? Oh, a big hit. Probably can't take too many more of those. So yeah, I'm only going to go for half an hour. So when I streamed this originally, that's about how long it could take. Not even that, I don't think. So I'll just watch it back and then see after that how the stream looked. Seems okay on the screen though. You guys will have to let me know. So use your attack. Let's get out here. You can do more attacks and I can shoot you.
Kid takes down Glutus.
Ooh,
Maybe even Glandon.
one of the two anyway.
The windbags finally get the message.
Yes, they do. And we'll take all of this extra stuff. Thank you. Well, didn't die, so that's a start. Because I expected it to. And so when you haven't played the game for a while, then to start playing it on stream live, probably not the best idea. But as you can see from the title, this is just a test. So yeah, how is it looking, sounding? Is it glitchy? Is it metallic? Does it go in and out? What's
He
going
used
on?
to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And
You're
now
right to the
ain't
Skyway?
nothing left for nobody.
There's
down
an
in
arsenal then
Cinnamon
for me
Fort.
to change weapons back. I quite like the musket being really powerful. As a very close range, it says on the screen it's a very close range weapon, but I kind of want to go back to using the hammer.
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was the smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses.
You
after
still like
just
belly
one
pork?
drag.
How much of this can you eat then? Sorry.
Excuse me for a sec.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Because that wouldn't have been enough for three of us. There's 8 in there, but there were small ones. Anything that doesn't get eaten is cotton sandwich. Very small sandwich. Okay.
Right. Okay. Hello. I'm back in the room. Just going to put the headphones back in. Bless him. So, oh, hello. As you can probably hear, he's like, "Oh, can you still eat this?" So, well, yeah, I can eat as much as the things as I like as I want to. There you go. I mean, I did also trip over something on the way out, but hey. I probably shouldn't have touched the smoking pipe straight away, should I? Oop. Because, as I said, I wanted to change stuff, and I didn't. That's how I can just spam the attack, I suppose, straight up the attack, and we'll whack you.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Oh, nice. Didn't see that. Whoa, that was close. That was good. Also another good track, which I'll try not to talk right over. Bastard.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
So basically I assume this is like a run and that there's 20 fights in total you're supposed to get to the end of them. I ain't going to do it this time, I'll tell you that. Don't have the skills with a Z to carry that off. Unless it's just a case of spamming the
He never knew his old man,
this bit.
but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Did not want that. So we basically want to take down these first because they're the one that spawn all the little guys, and then we can take out the little guys because we're not going to get any more of them.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
It's typical this time I didn't get a health potion free of charge, and I used one, and I probably didn't have to necessarily. Right, we need to get a bit closer to the guys, don't we, first? Like that. That's better. Hey Andy. I'm just trying to test Bastion on its lower settings. So again, don't expect amazing gameplay or amazing chat as usual. And when I say that as usual, I mean not that I usually do amazing chat. But yeah, it's just to see. It's a day of testing. I sound like GLaDOS. Has it gone all pixely for you? Because if so, that's fine. At least I know that. Cool. At least I know. Because it means I'm pushing it too far.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls.
The sound being quiet might be just because I have my mic further away than I did earlier. Something as simple as that. I was saying earlier, I'm just going to go back and watch this once I finished anyway, just to see how it looks on my phone. So it looks okay on my phone, or it did. Obviously that's a lot smaller screen resolution and stuff. And I shouldn't actually be doing this part of the game yet. Well, maybe I should, but I don't have any expectations on actually doing all of these reflections. I'm not leveled up enough, or using the right equipment. I'd said before I got here, oh, I want to change my equipment out, and then I didn't.
He hurried on home.
Yeah.
Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Oh Christ, you're a big fella. And so are you, jeepers. Having only half the health and part of my health tonics available is not good. Go on, do your attack then. That's it, hit the other guy, that's nice. Do my work for me. Yeah, because basically instead of having the hammer I have a knife, which is fine, but it's incredibly close range. And I kind of prefer the extra phrasing length that the hammer provides. That's it, you missed, you moron. Let's go. The extra health tonic is good, we'll have that. Come on. say the problem is when there's another level left for me to wander through. Go on, just do your attack. Nice. Push him off the edge. Right, okay, big fella. Let's work on you now, hey? I mean, if you're going to stay there, that's fine. This is so much like the unfinished spawn now, with his booting out different coloured paint.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Right, 12 left. As I say, I'm not expecting to actually get through this, and might even call the stream before maybe when I get to 10 to say if it's pixelated, which thanks Andy for letting me know. There's no, oh Christ, being adventurous was not a good idea. Spamming my attacks, that was a good idea. Do 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 do. Spamming attacks. Because yeah, again, this is not how it's supposed to be played. Not really.
So what the kid
Take
do?
this stuff.
Why he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
See, the question is it supposed to be like that because I set the resolution low and just focusing on center screen, or is it just, you know, me and stuff being rubbish? I can't tell you. That would be all techie stuff that is beyond my simple little brain. But I decided I am going to do FF7 at half 5 because it can handle it. Well, it seems like it could handle it, and I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to compromise it without testing first. Same with this. I put out a tweet saying I don't know what I'm going to do. Do I do yeah, 5:30? Do I do oh Christ, right, let's attack you. I would, because I thought I want to keep the Tuesday streams as a. I like the name that Ollie made for it. I like the mechanic behind it about people choosing different games. So I want to keep Bastion, Rogue Legacy and Transistor for this in the future. But obviously I didn't want to actually do a stream without testing it first, and if Bastion's a struggle then I would just leave it aside. What I was thinking about doing is doing like a daily stream, like an early afternoon one. And then it's just a case of working out what do I do. Do I do a daily FF7 stream before the remake comes out, or do I keep that as a Wednesday night kind of thing and do something different? And if I do something different, what do I do? Because obviously I can't do something that's too graphics intensive because it won't hold. So what do I do? Oh, well done, Steve. You throw yourself off the edge. That's what you do. Part of me says I could carry on doing FF8 like I did earlier, but do I really want to be that guy that just does old school FF games? I could do them, don't get me wrong, and I suppose it would then create it'd be a thing, but I just don't know. Honestly, don't know. Can't tell you. I really screwed that up. Right, this may be where we fall down. Hope not, but I only have one health potion, and these little guys are coming for me. Crazy. So yeah, I can't tell you. Hey, Steve. I assume you finished stream. No, this is again. It's just a test. I'm eager not to be too selfish and to take time away from it, especially if I'm going to do a couple of hours later. But I know access to streaming at 3:30, and I know that, and like normally I would do FF7 at 7:30 on a Wednesday, but because I told everybody that I wasn't going to be doing it, but I don't know if this is the reason why, but I know Shell's streaming FF10 again at 7:30, and I'm again eager not to take that off her hands. It's not fair when she's already announced something. So yeah, that's why I'm going on at 5:30 today, because Shell's already said that she's going to stream at 7:30. And we're all about sharing, or at least we should be around here. I have very little health left, so this is going to be about it, I think, for these reflections. Again, as I said, I didn't actually mean to come into here. It's a mistake, but while I was here, I thought, well, let's get the extra EXP. There we go. Oh, 2 chances left. Is that right? I don't even want to be here in the first place. I certainly didn't want this weapon. I wanted the
world used to be. The calamity
I wanted the hammer.
just like that.
Oops. What's my view on Victoria sponge cake? Well, you're going to have to fill... Oh, Christ. Pardon the pun, but you're going to have to fill me in with the fillings. Because if it's got jam in it, I'm more like... I don't do jam. Well, that was surprisingly easy. No, then no. I don't do jam. Jam. Contrary to that bit from Black Books. Nah, just give me just give me chalky cake. I don't need anything too fancy. Just, you know, all the chocolate layers and then more. Come on, extra health potions would be nice.
With nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
4 left, okay. We're gonna die at least once. So there you go. Oh Christ, where the hell did you come from? That was a bit sneaky, wasn't it? For a big putt. And okay, throw myself off the edge is also not a good idea. We'll go this way, see, Gatto's got cream in it. I can't do fresh cream. As you can tell, I am a very, very picky eater. I'm getting better. I used to be terrible. I wouldn't even eat vegetables for a long time. I didn't have my first pizza until I was in my teenage years, as an example. And I'm talking like 18, that kind of time. And now I love pizza. In fact, the fact that Andy mentioned it has made me think, maybe I should get Domino's for dinner. Maybe I should. Right, go away, that stuff. Pizza day. Well, I know Greg has his normally on a Tuesday, but I didn't ask him about it yesterday. I was busy. Right, we'll just spam these attacks, and if they're going to get rid of all of the floor and not come after me, I'm going to throw myself off the edge instead, like a moron. I desperately want to do this bit before I run out of health. Right, that's you gone. Let's go after the big fella. As I could really like get through this, at least 1 health potion would be lovely. Oh, for fuck's sake. It would be nice if I didn't stop throwing myself off the edge as well. There we go. Go this way.
Wait, where was I?
Bollocks. Right, let's just go after him.
Will it finally arrive at Zealandia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else.
Thank you for the extra health tonic game. I desperately needed that. At least I have 2 now before it's game over. And as I say, it doesn't matter. It's just a test. Right, the power pumps they're using are supposed to deflect attacks. It's supposed to counter them. So that didn't do that very well. I did not do what it said on the tin. Nice.
But then, all they got was more thankless work. from a man
Pizza,
who ain't even
pizza,
asked
pizza,
his name.
pizza. We all want pizza. 2 reflections left. Right. That's good. I suppose if it's just this stuff, I can deal with that. Well, he says don't get hit. None left. Right.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion.
Bastion.
The kid made them real, not me.
1 reflection remains. Oh dear. Why we'd have a bull after me? I don't want it. I just want nice, easy fights, please. So these guys should be okay-ish. It will be the, oh for fuck's sake, it will be the bull that will probably kill me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Saved myself from falling off the edge and then threw myself off a different edge. As I say, I really did not want the knife for this bit, but there we go. It's me versus bull. Me with no health versus bull. So, there we go. He did. I didn't want to do this area to begin with. Let's go back to the Bastion. Right, okay. So, we worked out that picture's not great. Especially at the edge. But is the sound coming through okay? No, not this. Oh, actually, we do want this. Cool, so the sound's alright. It's literally just the video. We'll go fetching fizz.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
Double forward 20 the Arsenal. Let's get rid of that. We do want that. And I quite like the close range musket. Again, because you can't use that while you're running around. Okay.
Kid's ready to get real personal.
It's just more information for me, at least then I know. I can take it on board and then we'll see how it goes. Like again, have you still got the blurring at the edge of the screen? And also, how bad was it when I was trying to do the reflections and there were lots of enemies on the screen? Because I think that's what was pushing it the last Tuesday. There was just too much going on. I had this on the biggest or the highest resolution. There was stuff going on the screen. Obviously I had tiny ghosting as well. I just don't think it could take it. Poor thing. The poor love. I'll also test it obviously when I'm going to order a cable like Quick has recommended, an Ethernet cable, and that should obviously help too. Well, that's the idea. Just got to wait for it to come through in these times of plague.
Soul's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The Gravers, the arm of justice, they seemed unstoppable. The Marshals kept the
Okay, then I won't. I don't want to compromise the stream just for my own enjoyment. You guys got to be able to see it too.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
So I can spend stuff and buy things. Oh, it's skills. Cool. Okay, then I know. At least I know. Bastion bourbon sounds nice. So basically, I put something on Twitter to say, well, I'll be streaming FF7 at 5:30 today, and I'll try and do it normal time, depending on what you guys think of streaming in the daytime. I'd thought about doing like a daily stream, but again, it's a case of what do I stream. I don't know. We'll throw it out there. Obviously, I have time to work stuff out. Do I do FF7 as my daily stream until it's finished, and then move on to something different? Do I keep that on Wednesday for the time being? Because obviously I can't stream the remake. Not like this anyway. And it's a case if I do a daily stream, what do I stream? I'm always open to suggestions. Always open to suggestions. So Andy's saying FF7 daily. Obviously then I'll finish it. What do I play after that is the question. Can I... Again, I'll probably be doing other testing of other games in the meantime. Do I... Don't know. Because if I stream something that's more modern, again, to... Steve, there's loads of stuff I like to do. It's just getting the Wi-Fi to handle it. Again, as I say, the cable might help, but we'll have to see on that. And it's a case of then, do I go straight from 7 to 8 or to 9, and then do I play other things? And what if I do? What are those other things? What? Again, not that you all know, because I don't know either. What can it handle, and what can it not handle? It's going to be a bit up in the air. But so I wanted to do the FF7 test this morning because I missed talking to you guys properly, and it's always good fun. So yeah, what time are we now? 4 o'clock. I'm going to kill this now. Probably do a bit of grinding on 7, just so that, and also so I know what I'm actually doing. I know I did the 4 Condor huge materia last time, but I need to know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't run around doing nothing, just wandering around the world map for 2 hours. So yeah, I'm going to kill it. I'll stream from 5:30 to 7:30, and I know that Shell's streaming FF10 from 7:30 onwards. So I'll probably be around for her for a little while, have some dinner, that kind of stuff, and then I assume excuse me, I assume we're going to have Flamingo and chill at 9:30 as normal. I don't know. We'll find out. But hey, anyway, thanks lads for popping on in. I will see you right soon, and thanks for testing for me. This is really good feedback, at least then I know. And on Twitch I'll probably just whack all the Bastion stuff together. Actually, I don't know. Just as odd stuff, as bits and bobs. Maybe make a new playlist of just the separate stuff. Thanks guys. Anyway, I'll see you later.